Today, I have to defend my base against thousands of scary bosses. And as time goes on, my friend Carty is gonna spawn in scary and scarier bosses to attack my base. But luckily for me, I have crazy defenses I can build to survive against the scary bosses.
So, Smirky, are you ready to start defending your base?
I mean, I guess so. There is literally nothing in between you and my house, Carty. So I am definitely gonna die right now.
I don't care. You better get building. You have 10 minutes before I spotted a boss that's gonna destroy everything.
Oh no, that's not good at all. Okay, well, I better get building. But luckily for me, I have this book that tells me what traps I need to build. And inside my book, I have a list of traps that's gonna show me what to build. And inside this book, I have some traps I can build to defend my base. And the first one being something called a light box. And this one is gonna be very bright, as it says right there. Well, I'll basically explain this trap and why this is gonna work. So let's get building. And to build our base, we are gonna grab some things called reinforced blocks. And I think we should use this andesite, black stone, and stone bricks. And the reason why we're using these reinforced blocks, because if you don't know, reinforced blocks actually can't be exploded with TNT, which I'll show you in a second. And we are gonna need to make sure that this can't be destroyed at all, because the bosses Carty are gonna be spawning are gonna be so good. So we gotta make sure that we build a really good base. So we're gonna keep building the entrance, and we are gonna extend the entrance more this way. And I'll do that like this. And as you see, we extended the walls going past our base like this. And that's because with all the defenses that we are gonna build, we are gonna end up surrounding our entire base with them, so we can make sure we kill all the bosses. So let's get building this first trap now, which, as you saw, is the light box trap. And I'll show you how we're gonna build this. So first off, what we gotta do is select this whole area of this box like this down here. So we're gonna dig down like this. We're gonna select that corner and then set this all to air like that. And now what we gotta do is select this corner and that, and then set the walls to obsidian like this. So now we have a giant unbreakable obsidian room right here. And why this is important is because remember what I said about the TNT? Well, if we grab a bunch of TNT and put it in here like this, then light it off, as you see, nothing will actually get exploded except the blocks out here. That's a little bit awkward. But anyways, that's not what's important. What is important is that the bosses can't actually destroy anything in this first trap. And to actually start building the trap, we need to have this be unbreakable. And I'm going to show you how we're going to build this. So we're going to mine out a whole area right here like this. Set it all to air like that. And then set this side to air too to start building our area for this next trap, which is the light box, like I said. And the light box is going to be super important because scary mobs actually do not like light, which is why we have this glowstone everywhere. And to build this light box trap, we need to grab an object called a reinforced lamp. And remember, the thing about reinforced blocks is they actually can't be exploded, which means the mobs aren't going to be able to activate these lamps very easily at all, and they're not even going to be able to break through them. So we're going to set up this whole thing like this, and set both walls to lamps like this, and then we'll come on the other side like that, and go back in creative mode, and we'll start building the thing that's going to make this trap work really well. And I'll show you how we're going to build that. Now with these obsidian pathways, we can grab some basic redstone like repeaters, redstone dust, and of something extra, which is a slab. So we're going to grab all of these and actually do some basic redstone like this to activate all the lamps super duper easily. So we're going to put our redstone up like this and connect it all like that once again, and then connect it all like this to some redstone over this way and bring the redstone over here. So we can connect this all super easily, and I'm going to show you how we can make this redstone even more powerful in a second. But first we got to copy this onto this side like this. There we go. And now what we're going to do now that we have all this redstone is we're going to connect it even more, but instead we are going to go up into the walls over here, and I'm going to show you why this is going to be important. So we're going to connect the redstone leading all the way up here like this, and now we are going to bring it over to a machine over here, which is going to connect to a lever that we're going to place on this wall, and I'll show you why this is going to be important. So let's bring the redstone to connect into the lever that we are going to place on this wall right here. So if we turn that on, as you see, see all the lights here turn on. But we can make this even more annoying for whatever mob falls in this trap. And I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do that. So remember the redstone we linked up here? What we gotta do is we gotta destroy it all, of course. And we gotta build some more redstone. And the redstone we need is two things. It's literally a piston and observers. And you might have seen this built in my other videos before, but this is a machine that's gonna allow us to turn off these lights on and off really, really fast. And it's gonna be very, very funny. A lot of the lights are just blinking on and off, and it's pretty annoying, but I feel like we can make it even more annoying by doing a different part of this trap. And I'm gonna show you what that is. So the different part of this trap is using a thing called the stun grenade. And this doesn't look like much, but it's actually very dangerous. So let's just pretend I'm a mob. So I go walk here and I fall down in the trap. Well, what if I was up there and I had these stun grenades and I just threw some in the pit and exploded them? And let me show you what happens. Yeah, it basically makes your screen really bright. But what if I was just there, just throwing a bunch of stun grenades down the pit like that, and just creating a bunch of explosions to annoy the mobs? And when that happens, they basically can't see anything, as you saw that my screen was white. But to make this even better, we are gonna do one other thing. First off, we are going to add 2 more switches, and we're going to put these switches right here. Now, on the other side of the switches, we're going to break this wall, give ourselves a command block to do something, and what that something is to do is we are going to select this area by getting a command called the /fill command, and then we come over to here, to our command blocks, and type this command in, the command block, and set it to air, and put a sign here that says air, and then go back in here, grab the command block, and type this in, but with obsidian. There we go, and now we just get a sign and put obsidian on it. So now if we pull this switch, it sets this all to obsidian, and then if we deactivate it, it sets it all to air, and then basically vice versa. But the reason why this is important is because when Carty spawns in the bosses that are kind of gonna come and raid our base, we need a way to protect ourselves, and this is basically that way. Because when they are walking here, we can just drop them down in the pit to kill them. But now let's get started on our next trap, because I think this trap is done. So let's just set it as obsidian for now. And the next trap is the jump scare trap, of course, because we are in the scary dimension. So why can't it not be scary without jump scares? So for now, let's just extend our base more this way like this, and there we go. Now we got a lot of room for our jump scare trap, but I want to do one thing. Let's build a face right here like this to show it's dangerous, and this looks funny. It's like a little bit of an emoji face. But now let's actually get started on this room, because we need to. And how to build this jump scare trap is it's actually very, very easy. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do. So first of all, we are gonna open up an area of our wall like this. Now what we are gonna do is we are gonna start building our room. So what we're gonna do first is we are gonna surround this whole area like this once again, and then come back over here to our piston, and then we are gonna activate these pistons like this, but it's not working. Well, that's actually because we need to do a different block that's not reinforced, but we need something that looks like this. So instead, let's grab black concrete. Now what we're gonna do is we are gonna activate both these pistons like this and build a little bit of a machine right behind here, which is gonna be our jump scare machine. And to build the jump scare machine, we need to grab a stiff block like this, and we need to put a slime block right here, and then connect it to some sticky pistons like that. Now what we need to do is connect this to some redstone like this, fill up this whole area like this, and then now we need to make the actual activation thing for this machine, and I'll show you how we're gonna do that. So we're gonna fill this all up like this. So how to make this machine work is we are gonna dig down in the ground like this, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab some pressure plates and start building our machine. And to build our machine, we're just gonna put a row of pressure plates like this and connect them all underground like this. So now that we have our underground pressure plates, we're gonna grab some normal blocks and connect all the normal blocks to redstone like this. So now if you fly up here and step on them, they actually should activate the redstone, which you can see it activated. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna place some repeaters like that to extend our redstone signal a little bit more. Now what we're gonna do is extend this redstone signal up into this wall like this, get a reinforced slab like that, and actually connect it all to activate these pistons. Now we're gonna also connect this redstone to this repeater over here. So now if we go in spectator, go over here and step on one of these, is, it should activate both these walls. So now if we come over here and step on this pressure plate, it should open that door and push a slime block out. So I'll show you how this would look with a mob inside it. We're gonna grab a zombie spawn egg to test this out. So now if we come over here and step on this pressure plate, it should push the zombie out, and it kind of just walked out because it got suffocated. But that's okay, because this looks totally unexpected to anybody walking in here. And let's build a few more of these traps and actually fill them with some crazy mobs. So let's dig out an area right here for one, and an area right here for one. And build a machine right here like this. There we go, that's built. And one like this. There we go. So now we have 3 chambers right here and here. And now what we gotta do is we gotta fill these with mobs. So the first mob we are gonna spawn in this room is a thing called a petrified zombie. And this guy looks a little weird. But we're gonna get out that room. Now go in the next room and spawn in our next mob, which is gonna be a mob called a wandering night leader. And oh my gosh, we have no room. But in this room, what we're gonna do, instead of just having this guy have normal armor, is we are gonna grab our armor editor tool and a really powerful sword that we find. Let's just grab whatever sword we see that looks cool. Let's just grab this thing called a nightmare sword because it does match the theme, and give it to you. And as you see, he has it. So now let's go into the next room and spawn in our most OP mob out of the 3, which is called Medusa. And if you look at this person, you will be turned into stone. So don't look at the mob in there. But as you can tell, you cannot see where any of the mobs are in this room, and that's why I like this room so much. But now that we did that, what we're gonna do is we are gonna build a roof on this room so no mobs can get in or out. Set a roof on it, and now let's build a wall surrounding this too so nothing can get in and out. And then build a secure room over here so we can get safely out of the way of our traps. And now that we have this secure room, before our time runs out, wait, and speaking of time, how much time do we have left, Carty?
Smirky, there's only 10 seconds.
Okay, well, what I was saying is, speaking of our time left, we gotta get some really good armor to protect ourselves with. Okay, so let's grab some, like, iron armor, and then we need a sword and some heals. So let's grab a diamond sword, and, let's grab some golden food, because if you didn't know, golden food is actually really good. Let's just grab some super golden carrots, because they sound cool. And now let's just put on our armor and hope we will not die. Okay, and Carty, I think my time is up, right?
Yes, it is.
Oh no. Okay, well, luckily for me, Carty, I built some really good defenses against whatever scary mobs you are gonna spawn in.
All right, Smirky, I hope you did, because my mobs are so scary.
Oh, okay. Well, I am ready whenever, and let's just see what you're gonna spawn in, and hopefully it is not too scary, because I don't know if my traps can handle it.
What do you mean not too scary, Smirky? My first mob is gonna be the least scary, and it will still be so scary.
Oh no. Okay, well, I'm ready to see what it is. What the heck is that thing? That is like some giant flesh monster.
Yes, it is, and look at it. It literally has 3 heads, and I'm not just gonna spawn in one, Smirky.
Oh no, are you gonna spawn in more later too?
Yes, it is, Smirky, so I hope your traps can defend against this guy.
Okay, well, I'm going into survival right now, and, hello, Mr. Flesh Monster. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sneak up to him, and, please don't attack me. Uh-oh, he is mad, Carty, and he is chasing me. Well, luckily for me, that is just what I want, because I have a plan. We are gonna drop him into my light pit, and, Carty, in my inventory, I have a lot of stun grenades to make this guy pretty much blind, and he is not gonna be able to see out of any of his eyes.
Oh my gosh, what are you doing?
Carty, I am throwing stun grenades at it, and uh-oh, I think I missed one of them. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, I'm blind right now. Okay, this is not good at all, Carty. Where am I? I can't see anything. Wait, am I taking damage? Wait, Carty, this isn't good. I literally fell in the pit.
Let's go, Mr. Monster. Kill Smirky.
Oh, no. Okay, well, what I gotta do now is I gotta use my stun grenades and look the opposite way like this. Hide in this corner, and now all the monsters blind. We gotta go and attack this scary monster. And, yes, we defeated it. And, Carty, I'm stuck in this pit. Please say you're not gonna spawn the rest of the monsters down here.
Smirky, I said I was gonna spawn in more, and I'm about to spawn in 2 more right here. Smirky, if you don't want me to spawn them in here, I'm gonna spawn in 3 instead of just 2.
3 instead of just 2? Okay, well, what do you mean? Does that mean you're gonna let me escape? Because I need to get out this trap, or I'm gonna die, Carty.
I'll TP you out up here.
All right, let's go, and I feel like I better start running. Okay, I'm just gonna leave this as air because I need to get out of here. We're gonna jump over this trap and hopefully we don't activate any of these machines. But we're just gonna hide in here and hope that Carty's mobs come through. We don't want to be seen by them, but we do want our stuff to attack him. And I think we gotta go and distract him. Let's just throw a stun grenade. And come on, let's get your attention, Mr. Bomb, and let's just look the other way. And okay, while it's blind, we're gonna sneak past all these things. And oh my gosh, it's giant claws are looking at us, but now it's coming. What we gotta do is run, and it's activating all the dispensers. Okay, we gotta run, and hopefully this thing will get turned into stone and stuff. Because remember, we did spawn in some very insane stuff in there, and we are gonna hope that Medusa mob turned everything to stone in this hallway. And let's just check it. And oh my gosh, wait, what the heck, Carty? What the heck happened?
Smirky, how did my mobs turn to stone?
Carty, I think it's because of one of the jump scare mobs I spawned in, and I just saw its tail coming out the wall. Okay, I need to look down and kill this thing because I do not want to be killed by it. And oh my gosh, it's mad. Okay, we just gotta look down and get some attacks on off. And come on, let's kill it. And come on, we did kill it. And wait, we actually killed it. Okay, that was a little bit weak, but Carty, I think we actually won.
Smirky, how on earth did you defeat my things? Oh my gosh, but you know what that means.
Carty, does that mean you're gonna spawn in better bosses? Well, Carty, I have the perfect counters to your bosses. Like, I made the best scary traps that I possibly could. So there is no way that I lose.
Oh, you think there's no way you lose? Well, I guess you're just gonna have to wait and see.
Oh no, are you gonna spawn in something really good?
Yes, I am. It's gonna be so much better.
Oh no, okay. Well, how much time do I have left to build my traps?
You have 7 minutes.
7 minutes? That is no time. Well, we gotta go in creative ASAP, and we gotta start resetting our traps. So let's actually set this to obsidian, and let's get a pickaxe and remove all these stone statues that are right here. So let's get rid of you, and you. And this is crazy that this trap was that powerful. But we didn't make some even more powerful traps because that almost turned me to stone too. But luckily for me, I have the perfect part 2 traps that we can build. So don't leave because these are only going to get way better. So let's start by building the acid rain machine. And let's get started building that. So we need to grab a few things. We need to grab acid, obviously, and the redstone machine to make it rain, which is dispensers, redstone, and basically that's it. So to build it, what we gotta do is we gotta put some dispensers up like this and fill it all with acid like that. So now what we're gonna do is we are gonna do some basic redstone, like hooking this all up like this, grabbing the basic redstone we need, like repeaters, redstone, sticky piston, and observers, and start building with all this redstone. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hook it up to a piston going upwards with an observer facing this way. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna place an observer heading this ways with some redstone heading up here to connect to all of these things. So all we need to do is destroy this all, place some repeaters like this, place some more stuff like this. There we go. And now what will happen is if we come back all the way to here and activate this, as you see, all of this gets spammed off and on like this. And that is exactly what we want. But now what we want to do is we want to just hook all this redstone on top of our dispensers like this. Now we got this trap built. And now all we need to do is we need to surround this all with some reinforced blocks so nothing can get destroyed. Just like that. But now what we're going to start building is a giant wall surrounding this room out of this block to build our next trap, which is the pumpkin killer maze. And this looks really scary to build. And to build the maze, what we're gonna get is we are gonna get some dark wood leaf blocks and have some very cool hedge maze designs. And basically this is gonna match the theme of the pumpkin killer maze. So now what we're gonna do is we are gonna make a cool maze design throughout this entire thing and make a cool area to run around this thing while being chased by the pumpkin killer. So let's get started building it. So there we go. Now we have the whole maze outline. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna build it up to the roof like this, so you actually can't cheat. So let's just start setting it all to the dark leaves like that. Now we built the full maze. Now what we're gonna spawn in is a mob called the Scarecrow. And we are gonna spawn this guy all the way over here. And this guy looks a little bit scary, but we're not only gonna spawn in one, we are gonna spawn in one over here, which has a pumpkin head, and then another one over here. So we have literally 3 scarecrows in here. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab some doors, because we do not want to go in this room or have the mobs attack us without us wanting them to. So we're gonna set this all to the doors like this and just build a wall right here because I do not want these guys escaping. So now that we have this hallway here, we are going to make a giant platform over this way and go on to building our next room, which is going to be the scary boss room plus scary boss armor to blend in with. So I'm going to show you how we're going to build that. So first things first, we're going to build up super duper high to actually build this room. So we're going to select all this, then come over here and select this and set this all as red concrete, just like that. And now let's go in here and actually make our entrance. So for the entrance of the room, we're going to put a keypad door so we don't actually open this. So now we need to put in a password to open it. But now what we're going to do is we are going to grab some boss armor, which is going to be this stuff called the famine armor. And then we are also going to grab a really OP weapon to go along with it. And now that we have all of this, what we're going to get is some dispensers to build an OP armor station. And to build this, we basically get our dispensers, set them up like this, and then put them in a box, then come back on the other side and grab a fence post and a pressure plate, set it up like that, and now we put our armor inside it like this with our weapon. So now if we actually take off this armor and go and walk in there, we basically get it instantly, and it is really cool. But as you see, the armor looks a special kind of way, and I'll show you why it looks like that in a second. So now with our new armor, we're gonna go in our boss room and actually spawn something in. And what we're gonna spawn in is gonna be really scary. And what that mob is the mob called the Wendigo, which looks like this. But normally this wouldn't be that scary, but I have this machine to make this guy huge. And if any boss walks in this room, they're just, let's say, instantly gonna die. But the reason we have this armor is because we actually blend in with the Wendigo. And because we blend in with the Wendigo, it actually won't attack us. So because of that, we can literally spawn in multiple in here and nothing will happen to us, which is really good. But for now, let's take off this armor and go back in here and put this armor back in our armor station, as we do not need it right now. So now that we have all our traps built, I actually gotta do one more thing. We actually gotta go and respawn in some of the stuff that was, we actually gotta go fill up these traps once more because all the mobs are kind of missing. So let me fill it up like this, and that, and there we go. Now that that's all filled up, our base is ready. And Carty, how much more time do I have left? Because I am gonna grab some really good weapons right now.
Smirky, there's only 10 seconds.
10 seconds? Okay, that is not enough time to grab some stuff, but I gotta finish up grabbing stuff anyways. Okay, we got our armor. We're just gonna put it on, and we need our flashbangs. So let's grab that once more, and now we have all our stuff so we can actually survive in this round. And Carty, I actually feel really prepared for this round.
Smirky, if I were you, I wouldn't be prepared because I have a crazy mob.
A crazy mob? Well, it definitely isn't crazier than my base because, Carty, let's say I spent a lot of time on it.
You spent a lot of time on your base, Smirky. Okay, I guess we're just gonna have to see if it's gonna work.
Okay, well, it definitely will work, and I'm ready for you to spawn in your mob whenever.
And I'm gonna spawn in the bosses now.
Oh my gosh, what the heck is this thing? Okay, well, I'm going in survival now because I am ready to fight this guy. And is this some kind of skeleton monster? Okay, well, I am ready to fight you. And Carty, this isn't good because this thing can fly. And my weapon does no damage to it.
There is no way you're gonna kill this thing.
Okay, well, what I have to do is I can kill this thing. I just have to go inside my base, and hopefully I can fight this guy. And, hey, Carty, it's literally going through my base, but it's opening up all the traps with the Medusa mobs. Okay, that's good for me. But, Carty, one of them just got turned, and the Medusa mobs are literally looking at it, and they're like, what the heck?
Oh my gosh, what are these stupid snakes, Smirky? I'm killing this thing and spawning another one in.
Spawning another one in? Well, luckily for me, I got another trap in. And Carty, why is this not doing any damage to it? Okay, I need to throw a flashbang in here or two and hide the other way. Okay, well, that's good. This is gonna buy me some time, Carty, because I actually have a trick up my sleeve. And, that trick up my sleeves requires me to run through this pumpkin maze. And, what the heck are these guys? Okay, I think if I crouch, they don't notice me, and they definitely do notice me. Well, I'm just gonna get rid of you guys, and, no, I forget that. I need to run through here. Let me in my secret entrance, and, I gotta hide in here. But, we have a lot of a bigger problem next to me, Carty. Well, anyways, I'm safe in here for a little bit. And, Carty, hopefully your moms figure out a way to get in this room.
Smirky, my mom is in the maze, and I don't think he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I hope not. Well, anyways, while your mom's in the maze, I am gonna put on some way better armor because I actually have something in plan.
Oh, Smirky, did you say you had something in this secret room? Let me come see.
Wait, why did you break it all? And you literally broke into this thing. Okay, well, my guys are trying to run out, and Carty, I think they can. And, oh my gosh, everything is out here. Okay, well, this isn't good for me, but hopefully these guys fight your boss now. And, Carty, I think they're fighting each other because your skeleton is on such low health. Okay, well, I didn't get to use my arena, but, everything is fighting each other. And I need to go and kill your skull monster. Because this is bad, Carty. And, I think they literally killed my OP bosses, Carty. That is not good at all.
But, Smirky, my skull just took so much damage.
And Carty, I think your skeleton head just literally regen because it's on full health now.
Let's go. I knew I would spot a really OP boss.
Oh, no. Okay, well, I gotta go and attack that thing. And where is it? It's not a good thing I built a maze because I literally can't find it. Is it in here? There's just a skeleton. There's just a stone one in here. Okay, it's not there. Where is it? And it's literally up in there. Carty, I need to figure out a way I can go fight that thing.
There is no way you're gonna kill it. And, wait, Smirky, I think that giant axe you had just one-shot it.
Okay, well, this must have been its special weakness, but I did not know that. Well, I guess that means I won. Let's go, and it's time for the next building phase.
Not so fast, Smirky. My next boss is going to be impossible to defeat.
Impossible to defeat? Okay, well, if I have enough time to build the fences, I think I can kill it, right?
Enough time, Smirky. You only have 30 seconds.
30 seconds? Oh, my gosh. Okay, well, I gotta get building. And, what can we build for 30 seconds? Well, I might have an idea. And that idea requires us to mine into our base from here, and I'll show you what I'm thinking. And now that we have an entrance leading into our main base right now, we're gonna mine open an entrance right here and actually build something really quickly. And let me show you what we're gonna build. So we're gonna grab a wand like this. We're gonna select this whole area, come down a little bit over into here, and build some walls. Now we're gonna select this all, fill this all in with stone bricks. Now that we have a nice entrance, what we're gonna do is we are gonna surround this more with stone bricks like this. And since we only have 30 seconds, we are gonna grab a trapdoor, and let's just grab a reinforced iron trapdoor so this can't be broken. So now that we have all this set up, what we're gonna get is a pressure plate and surround this whole thing with a pressure plate so we can easily get in. And this is not working. Why is this not working? Well, I think I have an idea why this isn't working. I think we need a block called the keypad, and I think we need to place this right here and put a code in it, and if we open it, we can easily open our bunker. Okay, well, this will help. So we just gotta put in 1 2 3 and get in our bunker, and inside our bunker we just gotta sit here. But now that we have our bunker set up, we're gonna come up here and we are gonna do something. We are basically gonna set off 2 things right here, which are giant meteor TNTs to kill whatever is on the ground, and 2 over here. So now with this all set up, we should be able to kill everything. And Carty, I think I'm out of time. Am I?
Yes, you are, Smirky.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I am ready to win. And Carty, I'm just gonna let you know in advance that I am gonna win completely.
You're ready to win, Smirky. Okay, let me just button my mobs and maybe your mind will change. Okay. And here we go. Here are the 2 mobs I'm spotting in.
Carty, those things are insane. And I'm going in survival now, and I am just gonna start running. And what the heck is happening, Carty? Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Okay, I just gotta run through my base because I'm taking a lot of damage. And I gotta go quick. I gotta run through this entire thing. And what the heck is happening, Carty? There's like meteors everywhere.
This is insane.
Okay, well, what I gotta do is I gotta light off these 2 TNTs, and I gotta enter my code and sit in my bunker, and hopefully I won't die. Okay, come on, sit here, and it's getting a little bit laggy, but Carty, what is happening on the outside? Please say the meteors are coming down.
Smirky, there is so many meteors, and wait a second.
What's happening?
Both of my mobs just died.
No way I survived that fast, Carty. Wait, let me come out and check, and what the heck? My entire base is destroyed, Carty.
It's all lava.
But, I mean, my base is kind of still here, so I guess I did win.
Smirky, I don't know if this is really winning, but I guess you did kill the mobs.
Yeah, I definitely did kill all your scary bosses. Well, if you enjoyed this video, remember to like and subscribe and click on one of the videos on the screen. Bye.
Bye.